Hello, race fans! You have arrived at the Bison Challenge, and today is the finals.
And race fans, during the halftime, we have a special interview with Billy. My name is Aaron Take.
And this is Richard Gere.
We began this tournament with 24 beautiful Baja Bisons from all over the United States and even around the world.
We want to thank all of the drivers, all of the builders, because I'll tell you what, this tournament has given these builders a chance to showcase their incredible art skills and paint schemes, as well as challenge them to the core to build a Baja Bison that will make it to the finals.
That's right. And race fans, of the 24 entries, there are 7 that are brand new to this track and a handful of others that have only raced here once before.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the finals, 2 of the 4 are freshmen to this course.
In lane 1, from Stupid Fish Racing in North Carolina is Rocky Tundra. In lane 2, 905 Diecast is Crazy Canuck from Ontario, Canada. In lane 3, from Dutch Clutch Racing in Wisconsin is Sue. And in lane 4, the Chase Family Racing in Massachusetts, it's Incount.
And what a beginning. We've got Rocky Tundra on the outside for race 1, Crazy Canuck, Sue, and Incount on the inside. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the scoring will be 5 for first place, 3, 2, and 1. Oh dear, Incount is already out, and that is a 0. Crazy Canuck is first, onto the Mesa Butte, and he spins around. He maintains control and will go over the train jump. Now, Sue from Dutch Clutch Racing looks awfully good and comes down on the right-hand side of the runway and pulls out in the lead. And around the big U, it's looking like Sue will continue in first place.
Ooh.
Crazy Canuck in second. And Stupid Fish Racing, Rocky Tundra will take third place.
Look at all those dinosaurs. Race fans, watch Incount here on the inside as he tips over right over the train jump. And then Sue just shifts it into high gear and ricochets out into first place. Now the Mesa Butte Drift can be a winning combination if the drift is good, or can spell disaster. But both drivers managed to make it down. Sue has a first place finish, Crazy Canuck has 3 for second, and Rocky Tundra 2 for third.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Now the drivers, they have rotated. Crazy Canuck, you can see, is on the outside, and Rocky Tundra has moved to the inside. Now you might be wondering, why have we changed first place from 4 to 5? And the answer is quite simple. We wanted to try to avoid sudden death race-offs by awarding the first place driver, oh dear, and I can see Crazy Canuck has already spun out. There he is on the Mesa Butte. We wanted to award the first place driver that extra point to avoid sudden death ties and race-offs. Right now, Sue is looking fantastic and possibly another first place finish. Oh boy, that was close. We're gonna have to go to the replay on that one.
Let's begin here up at the top over the creek jump. Did you see what Stupid Fish Rocky Tundra went through to hold it together and stay on the track? Now, as they come onto Mesa Butte, it is an overdrift on the part of the Canadian, leaving him stranded and 0 points. Unfortunately for Rocky Tundra, he got stranded around the sharp right turn. Now the judges are saying that Sue backed in a whisker ahead of Incount, and he now holds the lead with 10.
All right, well, these other drivers, one of them is going to have to step up and start to challenge Sue. He's running away with the final after 2 races. He's on the outside. Crazy Canuck is on the inside. There's a fair start, and Incount has a lead, and he's holding it on. Sue is right there next to him, and it is Crazy Canuck on the inside, holding the lead on the... Oh, wow, there's some activity on the drift, but Incount, going backwards, does manage to come around. He's a little loose around the S-turns, but he's holding the lead. And here comes Crazy Canuck. Oh, he's going to bump into them, and now they form a train. Now in the scrambler, everybody's looking good. Oh, Sue is holding it together in second, and Crazy Canuck in third. And here comes Rocky Tundra, finishing it up.
Incount is first onto Mesa Butte, but hits the front wall and is scrambling to stay ahead of Sue. He does manage to do that. Crazy Canuck has the lead over Rocky Tundra, and around the sharp right turn, they both make it and come down. All 4 are single file and remain that way through the rest of the race. Let's take a look at the scores after 3 races, and Sue continues to lead with 13, and Count has bumped up to 8.
There we go, all 4 drivers finishing the race, and we've seen these Bisons very consistent, so I'm happy to see that. Race 4, this is the race before the halftime. There's the green light. Oh, a good start by the Canadian, and look at Incount on the end there. And now the Canadian once again pulls out in the lead on the Joker lane. Oh, what a fabulous competition going on in the drift. Both of them drift excellently, but it's Rocky Tundra that pulls out in the lead. Count is in second, and Rocky continues to stretch the lead around the Big U. I can see Sue in third place pushing, and now Rocky's going to finish in first. Here comes Count in second, Sue in third, and the Crazy Canuck in fourth.
Are you tracking? Take a look at this on the instant replay as both drivers do a wonderful job on the Mesa Butte, but look at how Sue overtakes the Canadian on the Joker lane and leaves Crazy Canuck behind. Sue then comes down from the high point on the Joker lane and catches up to Count, but is unable to pass him. The fourth race is in the books, and the scores show Sue in the lead with 15. Count has 11. Rocky Tundra has 8.
Today's halftime is a special interview with Billy and his dinosaurs.
Hello, Billy, and thanks for being a part of this interview.
Hello, loser.
Now, setting up a Jurassic Park is nothing new. In fact, there are some dangers. But first, tell us about your dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, my dinosaurs have been genetically modified to be friendly to children and to play with Hot Wheels.
That's all well and good, Billy, but I think they're confused. They're playing with actual cars.
Let me reassure you, there's nothing to worry about.
What makes you so sure?
Mo and Harvey and I have the leading scientists working to help us create these dinosaurs. And I also gave a little bit of my DNA.
Race fans and ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the world's only Hold My Beer dinosaurs. Let's go over to Richard.
Thank you, Aaron. Well, I was going to interview Lindsay, the owner of Lindsay's Burgers, Fries, and Shakes, but we have a bit of a situation here with Billy's dinosaur. It got a sudden urge to play with the entire restaurant.
Now, Billy, I understand there's a missing dinosaur. What did you call it?
It's my pride and joy. I call it Billy Rexosaurus.
I think we found it.
Who's sniffing so hard? Oh, hey. Billy Rex? Billy! Whoa!
You've been watching an exclusive interview with Billy from the Hold My Beer guys. Let's go back to the instant replay. That was a hard hit onto the asphalt, and Billy Rexosaurus wastes no time getting rid of Billy from the Hold My Beer guys.
Aaron, what's going on over there?
Let's watch that again. Look at that, Richard.
He deserves it.
Billy is nothing more than a white streak.
Hey, we're getting word that they're having trouble finding Billy. There's, looks like a photo op for the Native Americans. Oh, wait a minute. And there he is.
Richard, I'd say that interview went quite well.
I agree. Okay, race fans, we're back to the second half of racing. The train is up and running. This is where the first one to cross the train gets 2 extra points, and the second one gets another extra point. There we go, and Crazy Canuck is looking great. He's in the catbird seat, and first on to Mesa Butte, there he goes. Drifting very well. He spins around, but look at Rocky Tundra. He does well, and there's 2 points for Crazy Canuck, and an extra point for Rocky Tundra. They're in first and second place. Here comes Sue on the outside, and Sue, wow, that is a double pass, ladies and gentlemen. Sue is now heading down the scrambler in first, Rocky Tundra in second, Crazy Canuck in third, and Count in fourth.
Race fans, are you tracking? Once again, all the drivers finish and are looking very competitive, but the Sue train is unstoppable. Take a look here as Sue comes down the right-hand side, and from the train cam you see the speed and execution right past Crazy Canuck and Rocky Tundra as Rocky Tundra moves ahead of Crazy Canuck. Here again, watch in slow motion. Sue collects 5 points. Now Crazy Canuck did get 2 extra points, and Rocky Tundra with 1 extra point.
Wow, I gotta tell you, Aaron, if this continues, Sue is gonna be wrapping things up here very shortly. And I always say race 7 is the critical race, but we're race 6, and somebody needs to make a move on Sue. Crazy Canuck has the lead, and Count is flipped over on his side over the jump. I think he flipped over and had that same problem in the first race, or second race, when he was on that inside lane. And Sue has the lead again around the S-turns. Look how far ahead Sue is. And now punching it around the Big U. Where are the other drivers? I see Crazy Canuck in the distance, but Sue is going to take first again. Crazy Canuck comes through in second place, and that will be it.
Here on the jump, Rocky Tundra finds himself on his side yet again. And Sue, when needed most, keeps coming through with beautiful drifting. And you'll see both of them. Crazy Canuck gets an extra point there, but gets caught, turn around sideways and then backwards. And Oh my goodness, N Count gets stuck on the sharp right turn. Crazy Canuck moves up into second place. I think it's safe to say that Sue is the winner.
I can't argue with you. Really, the race now is for second place. And Sue, oh my goodness, will have a chance for extra points. In Count is in the catbird seat. Keep your eyes on him. Here we go, a good start by the Canadian, and Sue is in the lead, and look at the little runt Bison pull up. He is going to be first down the Joker lane, but I think I see the Canadian pull ahead. And now Sue is behind In Count over the train jump. All right, that's 2 and 1. And In Count has the lead onto runway 3. The other drivers on the Joker lane are further behind. There goes Crazy Canuck. Okay, all 4 drivers still in play. Here comes In Count as he comes through, but Sue is going to take the win again. And all 4 drivers finish.
Well, race fans, I think it's time for us to show you some pretty highlights, because this race is now all about second, third, and fourth place. N Count had the lead, and it really seemed as though he was going to wrap things up. But he gets out of control coming down the scramblers. Sue takes first, N Count in second. There's Crazy Canuck in third. The point totals with 1 race remaining put N Count ahead by 1. Rocky Tundra will have another chance to go over the train.
Yeah, and take all those scores and double them, and then you've got Sue's score. We got one last race, and I think Sue can cruise. The other drivers, this is a real competition. Who's going to be the runner-up? And now the light is green. You know, Aaron, we probably ought to take time to share a little bit about our merchandise store.
Hey, race fans, be sure to go to gravitythrottleracing.company.site and get a shirt, a mug. You can get just about anything you'd like. In fact, if you get a shirt now, you'll get a free puppy.
No. Oh, that's a great pass. No, Aaron, no, we're not giving away puppies.
Yeah, but Arlo got a puppy.
Well, not because we gave a puppy to him.
Hey, Arlo, you can get a second puppy.
No.
Just buy a t-shirt from Gravity
No.
Throttle Racing.
No, do the replay, Aaron.
All right. Race fans, you're looking at race 8. And all 4 drivers once again finish the race with Rocky Tundra out in front, and there's N Count. Now, Rocky Tundra spins around. You'll see that it gives N Count a chance to get in the lead. But it was Crazy Canuck that gave Rocky Tundra a boost, and he comes through in first place in the last race. That is just 1 point shy, as N Count will take second place and Rocky Tundra takes third.
We hope you've enjoyed the entire season of the Bison Challenge. The bronze medalist from Stupid Fish Racing is Rocky Tundra. The silver medalist from the Chase Family Racing is In Count. And the gold medalist from Dutch Clutch Racing is Sue.
Hey, Richard, I've never understood why those Hold My Beer dancers are on the billboard sign, because the blue one just can't seem to hold his balance.
Yeah, but the message is real clear. Go to EP Videos and watch some quality racing. Hey everybody, this is the Sand Dunes start gate. You know who hasn't had a chance to test the track? Tony Hawk. Come on, Tony. Yeah. Oh, Tony. This is my coworker. He works in shipping and receiving. Obviously, he is not very good at his job. He's underperforming. And he's too busy sleeping and, hey, wake up and do your job.
Are you tracking?